Now for our top story this afternoon. Remember, this is breaking news and it is a Times Network exclusive. The Sports Ministry has suspended the newly elected WFI body. This decision comes amid the rising wrestlers' protest and subsequent pressure that's been created because of this. The entire elected cabinet of the WFI has been suspended until further notice. The WFI has also been instructed to suspend all activities and has called action of the newly elected WFI unconstitutional. We're now crossing over to my colleague Gaurav Gupta to get us more details. Gaurav, tell us more about how the wrestlers have responded to this decision.
I believe the wrestlers, the junior wrestlers especially, must be extremely pleased with this decision. Although at one level it ensures that the sad part of it is that the chaos around the administrative part of WFI continues. But it's still good news for the wrestlers because, as Sakshi Malik tweeted, a lot of them were young wrestlers. They were worried with the new president having scheduled the under 15 and under 19 nationals, I think in Gonda. Which I think was a ridiculous decision. I mean, to schedule the nationals at the junior nationals and the sub junior nationals at a place where from where the stained WFI president, the previous WFI president Brij Bhushan comes from. And clearly he was pandering to the whims and fancies of his mentor, and that has been now sorted out by the sports ministry. I'm glad that the sports ministry took this step because it shows that the sports ministry is concerned with the with what the junior wrestlers, with the concerns of the junior wrestlers, of as junior wrestlers, and as well as the fact that I think the UWW, the World Wrestling Body, also recently issued a statement wherein they expressed concern over the developments in India, and they wanted the Indian sports authorities to deal more strongly with allegations of sexual harassment against certain wrestlers by the WFI ex-WFI chief. So certainly it's something that will put the wrestling body in chaos for a while, but I think it was coming because since the day he has been appointed, Sanjay Singh, the new WFI president, he has been, completely showing that he's a close aide of Brij Bhushan, Charan Singh, and been sticking by his side and taking every decision as what Brij Bhushan wants, which was not the idea behind the elections. The idea was to move on to a new body, and which is why Brij Bhushan's relatives also were barred from contesting. But then the whole election process turned out to be a farce, because you ended up electing somebody who's a right-hand man and a close aide of Brij Bhushan. I think the sports ministry has looked into all that and the deep concerns of the developments of the past few days. Sakshi Malik, quitting wrestling for good in an emotional press conference, and Bajrang Punia returning his Padma Shri, and then yesterday Vikas Yadav also returning his Arjuna Award. I think all those things do have an impact eventually on the reputation of the country, the reputation of the sporting environment in the country. I'm glad that this call has been taken by the sports ministry. It's a strong action, and I'm sure the ministry will put in a ad hoc body to run the sport. My only worry next now is that the World Wrestling Body will insist on having a democratically elected body to run the sport. Otherwise, failing which they might bar India from wrestling in the Olympics next year. I hope the things are sorted out before it comes to that.